Your boy Serrano, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the crew, make sure you subscribe, get notified for more videos just like this. But if you're already a part of the crew, so today we're going to be talking about two budget tablets that you can get your hands on, grab right now, pick up under $200. Well, actually, depending on where you buy them, you can get them both for under $200. But we're going to be talking about these two tablets right here, the Tab M10 Plus from Lenovo and the Samsung Galaxy A7 as well. So you can pick these up refurbished and get them for a really good price. But both of these tablets are extremely good value for the money. I've actually been using both of these tablets and I'm really impressed with some of the features that they've pretty much been putting up, both been offering. So I want to kind of cover both of these devices because they're both really solid. Now we could start off with the build quality, and you can see both of these devices are really solid. We have a 10.3 inch on Lenovo on the left, and on the right here we have a 10.4 inch display. We'll get into the displays in a bit, but I just want to talk about the overall metal design on both of these guys. And the Samsung is going to be slightly heavier when you compare the weight. It's 460 on the Lenovo grams of weight versus 476 on the Tab A. So just slightly heavier on the Samsung. You barely notice the difference. We have quad speakers on this guy right here with Type-C charging, and we have dual speakers on this guy. We do get an extra gigabyte of RAM, so just keep that in mind on the Samsung. But if you do opt for the 4 GB model, you will get 1 more gigabyte over the Samsung. So just keep that in mind. This is the 2 GB model, so they both have 32 gigabytes of internal storage as well. And when it comes to the colors of these, they're really similar. The Lenovo is slightly darker, but they're both the Samsung has more of a silver tone to it, and it just looks a little bit more shimmery on the Samsung, but the Lenovo one kind of looks more metallic in my opinion. You can see that the camera is square on the Samsung, and on Lenovo it's a circle, but we do have the plastic strips on the top and bottom of the Lenovo, and on the Samsung we have it just over here on this side. So just keep that in mind, that it will be, you know, that slight difference there. So when it comes to basically like the button placement and everything, let me just show you what that looks like. But you know, everything just seems to be pretty solid. We have the button placement right here on the Samsung, volume rockers on the bottom with the power button above it, and on the Lenovo you can see right here that we do have a textured power button with the volume rocker right above it. So really solid. Headphone jack is on the top for the Lenovo, but it's on the bottom for the Samsung on the left side, which is like all the way off to the corner right there. So you can see right there, Type-C on both of these guys. But the Lenovo keeps turning on. We do have double tap to wake on both. So you can see right there, they both have facial recognition, which is really cool. So let me just kind of turn both of these things on. I'll do the password on this guy. And yeah, so this Lenovo does have the dual Wi-Fi network as well, and so does the Samsung. So I definitely think that's pretty cool. But the they both have really good displays in my opinion. So I'm just unlocking both of these. This one unlocked with the facial recognition this time. So they're all the way up on full brightness right now. So this is exactly how they would look when using them. This one just tilted, but you can see right here, the icons and everything look like really nice. You got the app tray right here on both of these guys, and snappiness is really good. So we do have a much larger battery on the Samsung. It's going to be a 7040 milliamp hour battery versus a 5100. So as far as the processing chips on here, they're pretty decent, but you're going to get higher performance on the Samsung when you're gaming. because of the 4 gigabytes that we're getting. So just keep that in mind. So you will get pretty decent processing speeds on both of these guys. They will look side to side. You will notice that the A7 has a snappier processing speed because of the extra gigabyte of RAM, which helps it and guides it as far as processing and everything of that nature. Now, I don't really use the cameras on these guys, but you know, they both do offer, you know, 5 megapixel and 8 megapixels on both of these things. So just keep that in mind, that they do offer cameras. I just don't really use tablets as cameras and everything like that. But we have a Snapdragon 662 on the Samsung, and we do have a P22 on the Lenovo. So just keep that in mind, that when it comes to the colors of these things, I'm looking at the displays right now, and they both look really really good. You can customize the colors on the Lenovo. I made it really punchy and just extra saturated, so you can see in the settings options for display, it lets you do that. So I want to show you what I was talking about, because when you go into the settings options for display, you can see right here for the Lenovo, it gives you the color mode right here. So you can change the brightness and customize that. On the Samsung, it doesn't give you an option to like, you know, actually customize the color option. You know what I'm talking about? But you get that on the Lenovo. It's really saturated when I put it on that option. So it looks kind of cool. Everything just kind of stands out. The reds pop a little bit more and everything of that nature. But you know, when it comes to like watching YouTube, everything's gonna be pretty much similar, especially if you get the 4 gigabyte model. It's gonna be really snappy on both of these guys. So you can see the way they both pop when you're using scrolling. They both pretty much do the job on there, and not too many issues with these guys. But they're both really solid tablets right now for the money. I'll definitely leave links down below for where you can get these guys. But as far as the displays, they're both going to be really high density as well. So let's just talk about the displays for a little bit. We get 220 pixels per inch on Lenovo, and Dolby Atmos. So you can see we have an app right there for the Dolby Atmos. Gives you music, movies, customize that as well. So I think that's pretty cool. We got the 19 by 20 times 1200 pixels, full HD on that one. So now on the Samsung, for the display and everything of that nature, it's got an IPS LCD display. It has 224 pixels per inch compared to the 220 on Lenovo, so slightly more. And it's got 2000 times 1200, which is slightly more than the 1920 times 1200. So, but they're both full displays, both really bright. I would say that when it comes to the sound quality, it's going to be slightly more crispier on the Samsung, because it has those quad speakers coming out of it. So let me just play a quick audio sample for you guys on both of these things. So this is the Tab A7 from Samsung. Alright, so that's the Tab A from Samsung. I'm trying to connect back to the internet on this guy. Okay, we're back in. So let's just go ahead and play the same song that we just played on that one. It's called Flare. So let's go ahead, find that. Waiting for it to load right now. So let me see. Here we go. So this is the Lenovo. So sounds really good, but I think the Samsung just gets a little bit louder. in my opinion. But we do have Android 10 on both of these ones, and I have an update for both of these ones. So I just kind of want to show you what I was talking about, because there is an update on this one right here. It's for the March, I think it is. So let's go ahead and install that now, because I've been waiting to do that. And it says it's going to reboot the device and everything of that nature. We also do have an update, I think, on here. So let me see, download, update. All right, so this one is actually up to date with the March 1st one, but they're both now up to date. They both have the March 1st, 2021 security patch, which is pretty cool. Let me know which tablet you would pick up if you had the money. About $139. I bought this one for refurbished. I got this one for like $149 brand new. So let me know what you guys think down below, but I'll get right back with you. If you're already part of the crew, salute. But if you're brand new to the crew, make sure you get notified, subscribe, hit the like button on your way out. Show your support and appreciation. I'm gonna get right back with you on the next video. Make sure you watch one of the videos on the left or the right hand side coming up, but I'm definitely gonna get right back with you. So I'll see you in a little bit, but it's your boy Serrano, and later crew, I'll get right back with you. Peace.